welcome back to the Warrior News. I'm Miller.
And I'm Ashlyn.
And
do we have a show for you?
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile.
Anyways, we might not have a show, but we do have some news.
In fact, mistletoe is tomorrow. To be completely honest, the sophomores are in charge this year, and I think it's going to be the best one yet, so I hope to see all of you high school students there.
We also have a Warrior Up Assembly on December the 6th, so make sure to show up and show out for your team colors. We will also be doing the bike giveaway at our second quarter assembly.
The winter concert is the 7th, so make sure to come and support your Warrior musicians.
I think it's time to hear about some sports.
I agree. Hey Bryson, can you tell us about what's happening this week in the CCA sports world?
What's up? It's Bryson with the sports. Tonight at 6 p.m. there's a varsity girls and boys basketball game at Fulton City. Tomorrow from 11:45 to 2 p.m. there's a Little League basketball clinic. Monday, December 4th, there's a varsity boys and girls basketball versus Pope County at home at 6, so make sure you come and support. Friday, December 8th, the girls and boys basketball team will be playing at Fulton County at 6. Saturday, December 9th, the varsity girls and boys will play at Joppa at 2 p.m. Thank you, that's your sports.
Have you heard about the men's Bible study that's happening on Thursday mornings?
I have actually, and it sounds pretty cool.
I think we should see what Landon has to say about it.
Hello, I'm Landon Smith. I am the leader of the CCA Guys Bible Studies, grades 6 through 12. And this week's lesson was on pursuing Christ, and our main passage this week was on Luke 9:57 through 62. And I had 3 questions for all the guys who came. Are you pursuing Christ daily? Are you coming back to Christ when you fail? And are you willing to pursue Christ above all else? But I also had one more thing I wanted them to understand. I wanted them to understand that following Christ and pursuing Him is not easy. And that was a theme in the passage we read from today, Luke 9:57 through 62. We're going to read that now. That'll be our Bible verse for this week as well. As they were going along the road, someone said to him, "I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus said to him, "Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." To another he said, "Follow me." But he said, "Lord, let me first go and bury my father." And Jesus said to him, "Leave the dead to bury their own dead. But as for you, go and proclaim the kingdom of God." Yet to another he said, "I will follow you, Lord. But first let me say farewell to those who are at home." And Jesus said to him, "No one who puts his hand on the plow and looks back is fit for the kingdom of God." Now there are 3 men in this story. 3 men who all say something different, but Jesus ends up having a very similar reply. The first man says, "I will follow you." But Jesus says, "It'll be hard. I don't have a home. It'll be hard to follow me. It will never be easy." And the man ends up not following him because it's hard to follow Jesus. Second man, "Let me bury my father first." And Jesus says, "Following me is more important. Follow me now." Actually, it's pretty interesting. What Jesus says, "Let the dead bury the dead," it constitutes a pun saying, "Let the spiritually dead bury the physically dead." And that's what happens. The man goes and buries his father instead of following Jesus. And the third man, "Let me say bye to the people at home." Jesus says, "No one who pushes a plow and looks backwards is fit for the kingdom of God." No one who drives a car only looking in the rearview mirror will not have a wreck. You can't drive a car and never look in front of you, never look towards the kingdom, and expect not to get in a wreck. So, main idea for all of those verses that I wanted to stress was that you need to be pursuing Christ above all else in your life, and that He needs to be your number one every day.
The Paducah Power System Challenge is well on its way, and it runs until December 14th.
Students are asked to bring canned goods to be distributed between all various food banks in our community.
The school with the most pounds of food collected per student could win cash prizes.
All food collected by CCA will be combined with food donations received during Noble Park's Christmas in the Park light display.
Tuesday the 5th, we have a casual day if students bring in 5 cans for the Paducah Power System Challenge.
We also have one on the 12th, which is super important because if you bring in 5 cans on this day, you'll get casual for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I definitely recommend bringing in cans on the 12th because that is finals week, and who wants to wear uniforms on finals?
Ugh, I don't. Bring in those cans.
And now to Sarah Kate with the weather.
This is Sarah Kate with your weather, and we're back from Thanksgiving break with some freezing temperatures. They're between the 20s and the 50s, so make sure you're staying warm. If you look behind me, we have 3 students stuck to the playground. So they didn't wear their coats like they were supposed to, so make sure you bring those to school.
a joke?
I guess so.
What did the magician do the night before a final?
What?
Abracadabra. Okay, wait. I have another one. Why did the student only answer questions 1, 3, 5, and 7 on the final?
Why?
Because they literally can't even. Okay, I have another one. What nation do most people hate?
What?
Examination.
Oh. Okay. I think that's enough joke telling. Why don't we tell them about finals week?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, great. Monday is a regular day.
Tuesday is first and second, and dismissal is at 11 a.m.
And Wednesday is third and fourth period, and dismissal is also at 11 a.m.
Thursday is fifth and sixth period, and dismissal is, 11 a.m.
Friday is only 7th hour, and I'm sure you'll never guess what time dismissal is. 11 a.m. Nah, I'm just kidding. We leave at 10, so don't forget.